Armour, I'm a Love Man, down on its inside, 600 from home. Quick Reflex back in the field, about to wind up for Hill, then Absolute Magic taken around the outside of it. Losing Ticket, No Place to Hide. Coming around the corner, Bel Montgomery, the leader from One Word Review. On the outside, Jazari about to move up then. They're followed by Armour, Tyson Fight towards the inside, but Bel Montgomery sail clear. 300 from home, Bel Montgomery, 3 in front of Jazari. One Word Review calling it a day. At the 200, she's got the whip on the leader, Bel Montgomery from Jazari, No Place to Hide. Down the outside, Absolute Magic runs on. Less than 100 to go. Bel Montgomery in front. Jazari keeps coming. So's the post. Bel Montgomery holds it. Bel Montgomery beat Jazari. Either Absolute Magic deep out or I'm a Love Man hard up against the rails in a photo for third. And then No Place to Hide. Followed further back then Losing Ticket, Armour next home. Tyson Fight, Quick Reflex and One Word Review has pulled up to finish last. Number 2, the winner. Bel Montgomery, for the second time in its career, has won third up in a preparation. Straight to the front there for Kate Whitten. And certainly the race got very interesting when Peter Hall decided to pull out from last. And he just set One Word Review alight. Around the field he went. He got up outside of Bel Montgomery, but he was an absolute shot duck at the top of the straight. Jazari left to come at Bel Montgomery. And the 2 in it for third, I'm a Love Man, Absolute Magic, wide apart. Little between those. Bel Montgomery by Belmont from Kimberley's for Mrs. V, Ms. K and Ms. AJ Taylor. Kate Whitten in the saddle for her father Robert. Beating for Jazari by not a single doubt from Rolling Stock for Bob. Also Glenda, Todd, Mrs. A and Ms. L Pearson. Trained by Neville Parnham and ridden by Stephen Parnham. $1.50 for the place. Possibly 9, I'm a Love Man third, only a nostril in it though. $8.70 at the big value. I'm a Love Man is by Blackfriars out of Idyllic Doll for Brian Rogers and Del Bonetti, trained by Brian Rogers, ridden by Lee Newman. 2, 4, 9, 5. There are the numbers now. Semmer Ford, 2, 4, 9 and 5. Absolute Magic is officially 4th and 5th is number 10. No Place to Hide. So Bel Montgomery with its second win in 13 runs and has been mentioned here for the second time it wins third up in a campaign. Race 4, the Ascot Racing Carnival book now handicap at 3:45. 1650 is the distance of this next event, and Torte Caprese to be ridden forward or to midfield in the next. A little change of tactic there. Margins are half a length, 1 1/4 a nose. 206.35 they ran, 206.35, and a slog in the run to the line, 37.51 the last 600 metres. Let's head down now to the winners' enclosure. Matt Kelly with us and Kate Whitten there. Interesting race. Bel Montgomery leading, and might have got a bit of a surprise then when One Word Review levelled up and just applied a bit of mid-race pressure, but equal to the occasion.
I think so, Darren. Winning trainer Robert Whitten will be able to tell us what was going through your mind when One Word Review came up on the outside.
Oh, I thought Kate would hold the front. I mean, that was our plan, to lead all the time, and you know, we led here in a midweek last prep and he only just got beat, so sort of always knew that was his caper, and I didn't think she'd give it up, and she didn't, and we knew there was going to be a kick, and he kicked. He's been going really good, this horse. I really liked his last run. I dropped in class and I sort of give him a real big chance today. I thought he was a real good thing, so I'm real happy.
He did look to plug away last start, but then his last 100 was actually really, really good. It was a bit of an eye-catching last 100 metres.
Yeah, he just hit a flat spot. Yeah, he got held up and he got a little bit of a flat spot. He needs to be rolling, and that's why we sort of wanted to lead. Didn't want to get caught behind him. And, you know, if he can be ridden like that, he's a fair horse. I think he can run further too. I don't think 2,000 stops him. I think there's a little bit more upside to him later. And, you know, he's going to be a little handy horse for us. We'll have a bit of fun with him.
Well, you've ticked the box with the 2,000 metres, running that trip for the first time today. What's the thoughts going forward?
Oh, look, we'll just look at his classes and, look, there's lots of country cups around. I don't know whether he measures up to them later, but yeah, I wouldn't mind putting him on a truck and taking him to Geraldton or Esperance or, you know, lots of places. I'll go wherever he can win a race, you know. We'll just wait and see what happens, but we'll have a bit of fun along the way, so... Yeah.
No doubt there'll be a hug for Kate. She didn't panic even when that horse came up on the outside.
Well, she doesn't panic in her races. Don't know where she gets that from. Certainly not me. You know, and Yeah, it's been pretty tough out there for apprentices. You know, not a lot of horses going around. She's not getting a lot of rides, but you know, as I said, you just got to make the most of what comes along and do the best, and she's done that today, so it's good.
Well done. Hopefully there's more wins in store.
Thanks very much.
Robert Whitten there, winning trainer of BEL Montgomery, who's got the job done in race number 3. We're going to catch up with Kate Whitten. Kate, we'll ask you as well. When one-word review came up on your outside, what were you thinking?
I wasn't too worried because he tends to travel pretty strong in his gallops, so he just picked up the bit a bit more and took it in his own hands. He was like, all right, well, let's get going then. No, he went really good.
He kicked nicely in the home straight too, yeah?
Yeah, I always thought this horse had a bit of ability. Joe just needs to get over those sorts of distances. His first up effort was really disappointing. We thought he'd go pretty good, and his second up one was, to go into that sort of a race was pretty good, so we're really happy with him.
Nice ride, well done.
Thank you.
Kate Whitten and Robert Whitten teaming up with number 2, BEL Montgomery, who proved too good for his rivals in race number 3.